Hello students, welcome to my channel Maths with Panu. Today we will discuss some types of derivatives. In these types, first of all, we study here parametric functions. How we can calculate the derivative of parametric functions. So, let's start. We take a function x is equal to at square and y is equal to 2at. This function is called parametric function. Now, we take the derivative of x with respect to t and we treat t as x variable and take the derivative of t square. We take 2 first of all and 2 minus 1 and the derivative of t square is equal to 2t in this way. And then we take the derivative of y and the derivative of t is equal to 1. Okay, then we take the derivative of t is equal to 1 and we find dy upon dt is equal to 2a. Now, if you find the derivative of dy upon dx, the derivative of y with respect to x, then we apply the formula dy upon dt upon dx upon dt. Okay, now we put the value of dy upon dt and then in the denominator dx upon dt, cancelling 2y from the numerator and denominator, and you get the value of dy by dx is equal to 1 upon t. Okay, now if you take this function in this form, for example, you take x as sine 2 theta and you take y as 1 plus cos 2 theta. This is also a parametric functions and you can take the derivative of dx upon d theta. In the previous question, we take t as our variable and in this question, we take theta as the variable and we take the derivative with respect to theta and the derivative of sine 2 theta is equal to cos 2 theta. Okay, and the derivative of 2 theta is 2 because the derivative of theta is 1 here and we get our answer 2 cos 2 theta. Okay, now if we take the derivative of y with respect to theta, then we get the derivative of 1 is 0 and the derivative of cos 2 theta is equal to minus sine 2 theta and the derivative of 2 theta is again 2. Then we get the answer minus 2 sine 2 theta. Okay, now we apply the formula dy upon dx is equal to dy upon d theta upon dx upon d theta. After this, we put the value and we get minus 2 sine 2 theta upon cos 2 theta. Okay, and in this way you get the answer sine upon cos, cancelling 2 by 2 and we get answer is minus tan 2 theta. Okay, now we move on the derivatives of inverse functions. So if you take the function like sine inverse root x. Okay. Now, if we take the derivative of y with respect to x, so we read in our previous video that the derivative of sine inverse x is equal to 1 over 1 minus x square, and the derivative of root x is equal to 1 over 2 root x. We should remember these two formulas. Now, I tell you how we can find the derivative of root x. That is very easy. Root means the power of x is 1 by 2. When we take the derivative, you take the power, first of all 1 by 2, and cancelling 1 from this power, and after solving it we get minus 1 by 2, and minus 1 by 2, and omit the sign of minus, you can write it in the denominator, and 1 by 2 you can write it root x. In this way you get this form. So you should remember this form directly. Now sine inverse root x, we apply this formula and you get the answer square root 1 minus, in the place of x we have root x. So instead of x here, you should write here root x to the whole square. And after that, you take the derivative of root x as we done in our previous questions. So after solving it, you take the answer like root 1 over 1 minus, cancelling square root by 2, and you get x only, and the derivative of x is 2 root x. Directly you can take the derivative, and after that you write 2 root x and 1 minus x. Okay, in this way you can find the derivative of sine inverse root x. For example, if you take the function like tan inverse x square, okay, so you should write here dy upon dx, and we know that the derivative of tan inverse x is equal to 1 over 1 plus x square. Now we have x square instead of x, then we write x, instead of x we write x square and the square of x square, and after that, after applying the formula, we take the derivative of x square, and after that you have 1 plus x4, and the derivative of x square is equal to 2x. In this way you apply this formula and you get the value 2x upon 1 plus x square. Okay, now we move on our next question. Now we move on higher order derivatives. So students, when we take higher order derivatives, in this derivatives we should take the derivative 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Higher order derivatives, for example, you take an easy example, like we take the question x square plus 3x plus 4. Okay, when we take the derivative at first time, then we take the derivative of y with respect to x, we write here the derivative of x square is equal to 2x and the derivative of 3x is equal to 3. Okay, now if the question is we take the derivative again, means we take the double derivative of this function. So for the double derivative we again differentiating it with respect to x, and you take the derivative of 2x and the derivative of x is equal to 1, and you get the value 2. Okay, if you want the derivative third time, means if you want to take the derivative of y with respect to x, then the derivative of 2 is equal to 0. In this way, you take the first derivative, second derivative, third time derivative. So this is the basic format of higher order derivative. Now, if we take the question y is equal to log 1 plus x square, how we can find the second derivative of this function? So, the derivative of log 1 plus x square, when we take the derivative of log, first of all we write this function in the denominator in this way. Okay, and then we take the derivative of 1 plus x square, and the derivative of 1 is 0 and the derivative of x square is 2x, and we write 1 plus x square in the denominator. If you want to take its second derivative, then you write here d square y upon dx square, and now we apply quotient rule. So for the quotient rule, you take the derivative of the, first of all you write here the denominator in this way, and first of all you write here the second function, because we take it first and second function as it is, and we take the derivative of first, then apply the sign of minus, and you take the derivative of we write 2x as it is, and take the derivative of 1 plus x square. In this way we get the value 1 plus x square, the derivative of 2x is equal to 2, and then 2x as it is, and we take the derivative of 1 is 0 and the derivative of x square is 2x. Okay, now if we solve it, multiply 2x by 2x, we get 4x square. You can take out 2 as common, and we write here 1 plus x square, and after solving it we get 2x square, and we write here 1 plus x square the square, and after that you get the value 2. Cancelling x square from 2x square, we get 1 minus x square, and 1 plus x square to the x square. So students, this is some basic formulas, basic questions of higher order derivatives, and we will study the next long questions in my next videos. Thank you.